can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that dust. These Jones, I just need spell check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Kickoff fast approaching for another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They're led out by the former number 2 overall pick. That was back in 2015, Marcus Mariota.
It's just so nice to have a veteran like this on your roster that you know might not get a ton of reps in practice, might not get a ton of reps in the preseason, but when you need to turn to him, he's there and he's ready. They've been a starter in this league. They've had success. He knows how to manage a huddle. He knows how to read defenses. He does all the intangibles that you need to turn to when your team needs a settling force at quarterback. To have one of these guys, man, what a weapon.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Plays made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 5. Back to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
That penalty is declined.
On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Malik Washington deep for Miami. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 42-yard line.
2nd and inches. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He's tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8. Tua, give it to Achane, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. A shotgun snap for Tua. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
19 yards. First down, Washington.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Right side, pulled in by Samuel.
Complete to number 1, Deebo Samuel. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's Tress Way now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. To throw is Tua. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 2nd down, Achane. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Here's a give to Achane. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Run the draw with Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. A pickup there of 13. First down, Miami.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. Back with more from Mexico City and the International Series after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Achane. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now a stoppage here for an injured player. That's Jalen Waddle, who's in some discomfort. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll toss it here to Achane. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Second and a yard. A run out of the gun with Achane. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
Here's a designed run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 3-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Commanders' offense make their way out to take over once more. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Pass brought in by Samuel. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And
that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
Sinnott, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. After that play, we have one of the commanders who is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third and 5. He'll drop the throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Second and 10. Moore going in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They picked up 17 through the air. Good for a Commanders first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
They'll motion over Samuel. And the Commanders are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Second and goal. The tight end Ertz in motion. On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. Oh, making defenders look silly out there. On his way into the end zone. Corey Krusky-Merritt, touchdown Commanders.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead.
Commanders 7, Dolphins 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. This one complete. It's D. Eskridge. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. In motion, Westbrook-Akine. On the carry, it's Achane. Room to run inside the 40. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime. First and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Man in motion here is Washington. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
In motion, Westbrook-Akine. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one, so nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet and wild second half to come. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Washington now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Man in motion, heading left. A play fake. Now 2 with a throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
In motion, Westbrook-Akine. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw is Tua. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back set to go once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Start on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver are on the same page on that last pass.
The Commanders set to kick this one away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. In motion, Westbrook-Akine. On the ground to start the drive, it's A-Check. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 1. In motion, Westbrook-Akine. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try and run it here. It's A-Check. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the 1st down.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole. And he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Tua. Now a screen set up for A-Check. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Tua gonna throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
It's almost like the defense knew the back was getting the ball there, because from the moment the ball was snapped, there was a defender all over him. He's able to bring him down for a loss.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive.
Automatic first down.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
We're going to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6. A shotgun snap for 2. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
The 23-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll have a Commander's first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Third and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the margin. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
First down, Washington.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A run here. It's Chris Rodriguez. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one taken in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Gay to add the PAT. He's got it, and the Commanders will take a 14-6 lead.
Commanders 14, Dolphins 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. In motion is Hill. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Forced out wide. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Big play coming up. This is third down. That's caught. It's Westbrook-Ikhine. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. In motion, Westbrook-Ikhine. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line. Play action. Tagovailoa. He's got a man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On second down, here's Tagovailoa. He'll get this out quickly to his left. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. And the rush gets low. He'll go down. They got him.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up fourth down.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. They forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Commanders' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll go with a counter on first down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Try and run right on the option. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Talk things over before third down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Well, the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. And that is blocked. So here's Tua and the Dolphins. Down 14-6. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to play. The blocked field goal gives them new hope as they come up 1st and 10. In motion, Westbrook-Ikhine. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Javon Kinlaw in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area. You have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
Here comes second down. Here's 2. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Bobby Wagner. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Gonna need a big play now, 3rd down and long. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones. And the Commanders are right back in this one.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. Well, victory well in hand. Still a little bit of time left here, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to end this one. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll have a Commanders first down as he'll get this up to the 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And the Commanders first down.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone replay is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.